Coming up on AC 24/7, symbols of the fight for democracy on display in Washington. The impact of a surprise visit to the Capitol Hill from the president of Ukraine. Plus, using her platform for good. What Brittney Griner is now asking her fans and supporters to do for those other detainees. And we'll talk to the stars of the new Netflix series, The Recruit. Hey there, welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Lamar Baldwin. Russia is now criticizing Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to Washington. The Kremlin says the trip shows that Ukraine's allies aren't striving for peace. Meanwhile, Congress is preparing to send $45 billion in wartime aid to Ukraine. The Advocate Channel's Amanda Sassoni is in Washington with the latest.
In a remarkable primetime address before a joint session of Congress.
Ukraine is alive and kicking.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressing gratitude for ongoing support from the U.S. amid Russia's invasion, with a gift from the front lines.
This flag is a symbol of our victory in this war. We stand, we fight, and we will win because we are united. Ukraine, America, and the entire free world.
And reminding Americans the fight for democratic values is not Ukraine's alone.
Ukrainian courage and American resolve must guarantee the future of our common freedom, the freedom of people who stand for their values.
The momentous speech on the heels of an historic White House visit, where President Joe Biden committed to an additional $1.8 billion in security assistance, including a new Patriot surface-to-air missile defense system.
Patriot battery will be another critical asset for Ukraine as it defends itself against Russian aggression.
Zelensky's visit comes as Russia mounts unrelenting attacks on Ukraine's critical infrastructure.
Russia is using winter as a weapon, freezing people, starving people, cutting them off from one another.
The leaders uniting in a symbolic rebuke of Russian President Vladimir Putin, with the hopes a continued alliance will ultimately turn the tide and bring an end to the war.
We will stay with you for as long as it takes.
In Washington, I'm Amanda Sansoni.
Basketball star Brittney Griner is on a mission to free other Americans who are currently detained in Russia. She's asking her fans to write letters of support to Paul Whelan, a former U.S. Marine who's still being held in a Russian detention center. In an Instagram post, Griner said the letter she received while in detention, quote, helped me not to lose hope. In early December, the Biden administration secured Griner's release in a one-for-one prisoner swap. Whelan is currently serving 16 years in prison. Not all of the major releases this time of year have reindeer and nutcrackers. A new series on Netflix follows a rookie lawyer at the CIA who stumbles into the world of international espionage. The Advocate Channel's Rachel Smith sat down with the cast of The Recruit to find out more on this action-packed thriller.
Congratulations, you're being followed by the entire United Nations.
Is the hood really necessary?
No. You get this under control, no matter what it takes.
Seriously? Have you ever had a panic attack?
Oh, I've been having one continuously since 2019. You get used to it.
Good luck. You're gonna need it. Is there a problem?
So many.
Hi! It's not a fake background. I'm actually on this trip right now. No, I'm just teasing. How are you guys doing?
Oh, good. I was like,
good.
damn, look at that background.
Yeah. You guys are in the world and I'm just in Vegas, where we've got geography covered.
Love it.
Oh yeah. We're in the tech side of the world.
Planet, yeah, and it had Astra-looking towers in the back.
You know, it's because the Recruit's going to be globally dominating here very soon, right? I mean, congratulations.
Who are you kidding? Higher stakes, make it more challenging. But the bottom line is, I'm a guy that doesn't mind falling on his face. I'm 24 years old. I'm supposed to make mistakes, take big swings. How about a martini? How about a White Claw?
I love that in that very first scene, we learned that your character is a Swiftie. Was that something that was in the script, or you're like, let's put Taylor Swift right out the top?
Alexi Hawley wrote it into the script. It was Alexi Hawley.
Genius. I mean, right?
Right? Wait a second. Am I crazy?
Or did you sing it? Did you not sing it while you were doing you're going for a wee. And did you pick the song?
I think Alexi put it in. I think it was Alexi. Alexi 100% put it in. Yeah.
To peek at your character, which I like because it shows we're going to have a little bit of humor and fun along the way with all this adventure. What would we find surprising to know that you sing when you're by yourself at a personal moment?
Black Smoke Rises by Greta Van Fleet.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. 10 Set Pistol by the Black Keys. Fall Back by Parlor Mob.
Wow.
Kill Bill by SZA.
I've seen you on social media. Yeah. I know you and your little guitar playing and your singing.
My cute little stuff,
Yeah.
I love that. And Laura, I'm going to tell you, I just feel like there's something been happening in the last few years where we're seeing more and more strong female characters, whether they're confusing, whether we know the hero or the villain or a criminal. I just love that your character is so empowered and so smart, psychologically, mentally, physically. I mean, wasn't this just a joy when you saw this character to play?
Joy, total joy. I loved it. I loved spending this time with her. And you don't get these parts very often. They're quite rare. So when I read it, I was just chomping at the bit. I was like, this is something I need to do.
Don't get cute. Do your business and get out.
I'm Owen Hendricks from the CIA. We got your letter.
Have you made any new friends or overthrown any foreign governments?
Unbreakable, you following? You do know bullets go through metal, right? Yeah.
This need to jump into the deep end, to prove yourself over and over again, it's unhealthy.
I think it's ambitious.
One of the taglines for the recruit is where innocence, inexperience is an asset. When has there been a time in your career in this job where inexperience has been an asset to you?
Yeah, the more experience you have, the better it is for this job. Unless you've been overtrained, in which case then you're like stuck into a certain training.
Yeah, and you've lost your ability to be spontaneous.
Right, which is obviously not the good thing. And I think, I can't really speak to my job, but I can speak in life. If you have inexperience, you can break rules, and it's good to be able to break rules.
And I suppose with inexperience comes curiosity, and curiosity is the thing that helps you grow and helps you learn in any situation. So.
But if you can marry those two things, if you can maintain vehement curiosity while garnering experience, you're really,
that's the sweet spot.
That's the sweet spot.
And when you can marry action, suspense, humor, and great characters, then you've got a winner with Recruit.
Now that's a pitch if I've ever heard. That's great.
Say how I fail, you know I stand. Raising the bar, I gotta expand. Top of the charts, I'm setting the beat. My mistakes, I'm putting my tape.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really,
you.
Your energy was infectious.
Yeah,
fantastic.
We needed you at this point in the day.
Thank you.
Well, come to Vegas and celebrate the success of the series.
All right.
Oh yeah, we'll come.
Putting all of my money on Red.
Can it be stopped? You're paying attention. I ain't gotta say it. They know where my head is. They know where my head is.
Is that a pina colada?
Yeah.
If you want to live like Santa Claus, plan to pay a pretty penny. According to Zillow, Kris Kringle's property is now worth over $1 million. $1,154,000 to be exact. The property, if you can find its true coordinates, was first listed 6 years ago for $65,000. By the way, St. Nick's home sits on 25 acres and was constructed in the 1800s. It features 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, floor-to-ceiling fireplace, accommodations for the elves, and a gourmet kitchen for baking. Thank you for joining us for AC 24/7. For more content that advocates for you, go to advocatechannel.com. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Lamont Baldwin.